Well, welcome back to the GSM workshop. Got an update on the Volkswagen bus I'm doing. Um, this side is almost done, which is the right-hand side, which I've done in previous videos. Now, if I go around the other side here, this is the driver's side, or the left-hand side. Just turn my LED lights around and turn my onboard light on. So, I got the wheel arch in. It is, you can see, it's welded and glued. Welded just to hold it in place while the glue is setting, and give it a bit extra strength. That's in. A little bit of work to fill in transitions. The door step is in. These are tricky to put in, I find, like the other side. I buy these in two sections and not as a complete section, so I can wriggle and move around a little bit to make it line up. So this is in, welded, not totally finished off yet, but it's, so you can see I've got the plug welds in, that's all done. I've got to finish off inside the arch. As you can see the holes here. I'm going to put a piece in here. The other side, I've cut the rust out, or most of it out here, and I've rust treated the outrigger section, and I have a new section to go in here. I'll show you. It's this piece here, and that fits in like so. Bit of trimming here and there to get this in, but that'll go in, and of course I'll have to grind off so I can weld in place. It's got a nice strong weld, so that will go in there. Today's job is to weld in the inner sill section, or rocker section, how you're going to call it. I've cut out all the rust in here. Nothing's been treated yet. I've just got to clean up some mud and stuff like that. But if you haven't seen this, what we look like, this is what it looks like. The inner sill section all attached to here, all along the outriggers. It looks a bit ugly back here, but I've got good solid steel to weld to. I just got to clean up the edges so I can weld onto it. That's as far as I'm going to get today, I think. So there's three sections to this. You got the inner sill rocker section. There's a part I can't buy, which is the center section. Then there's the outer section that goes in. So I'll be putting that in today, and I'll show you later in the video how that goes together. But I have mocked it up, and it fits okay. The rear wheel arch looks a mess right now. I think I'm going to cut this right out. There's a lot of rust in here, and I'll show you why in a second, because I got something else to show you. So that's where I'm at on this bus right now. So let me just take you outside and show you what else I have. Okay, we take a walk outside, and I have acquired this bus, which is a 1970. It's actually a camper with a roof. It's one of those roofs that goes up, like this. Not too sure if I can open the door holding the camera. Good. There we go. Using it as a shed right now for parts. But it has a lot of the cabinets still, which I can use as templates to make new cabinets with. And there's still some good parts on this one. There's a table, there's a water thingy, a tank, and bits and pieces in here I can use, and all the cushions for the beds and the back chair. And other bits I can use. Inside there's no seats, there's no instrument dash or anything like that. It's pretty bare bones. Let's walk around. It's pretty rough. It could be restored, I think. Somebody wanted to. So on to the next one. This one came with another one. This one here. This one has no corner in the front here. But I still think there's some still good parts. So this is a 1970 and this is a 1971. Bare bones. Again, a few bits and pieces I can use. I'll strip off and use. This one is beyond restoration with this section cut out here, so I'll cut it up and it'll go to a break as soon as I got the parts off it. So parts wise, I'm looking for the calipers, brakes and things like that. And I'm also going to cut out, I don't know what it's like, I'm going to have a look underneath whether or not this part here, it feels good, whether or not I can cut this out and use the inner arch section to do it. But anyway, again, this is spares only. Got a door. I have this catch which I was looking for. Actually, the rear door is in really good condition. It's better than the one I got. Whereas the lights are different because it's a different year than mine. This one's got I can't really show you unless I do this. It's got a transmission, might be handy, and bits and pieces. Again, that even that rear part looks in good condition. This one does have a transmission inside, but this is in, let me put the light on and I can see if it makes it better. It's got a good fuel tank and bits and pieces I can use. But that's rusty. This back door is not as good as the other one. Glass I can use probably, and these are the two I got. If anybody's interested in buying this blue one, get hold of me soon and we can strike up a deal. That's all for now. That's a catch up on the Volkswagens until I weld that inner sill section in, and I'll show you a video how that fits. Okay, see you soon. This is the inner sill section to go in. You can't really see, but I've just sprayed this with weld through primer. It doesn't look like it's been treated, but it has. You can actually see here where I scratched it a little bit. So this will go on. Not too sure if I can do this on video. Just move my lights around. This is a dark corner of a shop, so I apologize. Okay, let's put some light on. Let's see if I can put this down and you can see what I'm doing. Let me just pause you. Okay, I'm not too sure how this video is going to work, but this goes in like this. There are drain holes here and here. This fits up in like so. It's actually exactly like so. I can weld onto the outriggers on the back, and I'll probably plug weld in places and as much weld as I can get in. And later I'll be welding across the top of here as well. Probably with, this one fits pretty nice, with some plates. There is a little step here which is a datum point for me to work from. And it fits in, curves around, and it fits in. And it shoots out through the front where I showed you that earlier rust out here. So that's where it fits. I was going to do some prep work now to clean up so I can do some actual welding. And this will be on the inner section, fits up here. I'm not too sure yet how I'm going to work that. Probably have to, so I've got to make my own bit of steel and I'll probably come up and I'll probably put a return in over here as well. I might go over the top. I'll see. I'm not too sure yet. Then the outer one obviously comes down and around with this. Alright, so that's the inner sill, how it works. I'll get and do some grinding and I'll get this one welded in today. And that's a job done for today. And then I can clean up the rest of this stuff around here as well. It looks pretty ugly right now. And I'm getting pretty excited now to get this one done. I'm under a bit of a pressure now to get this one done by the summer. My family says I want to go camping in the Crow's Nest Pass, and my wife volunteered that we'd have this one done ready to go. So there we are. Go back to you soon with when it's welded in. Okay, I'm ready to be welding. I thought I'd show you. I've got it clamped up in place down here. You see, I got clamps on every outrigger. I got holes I can plug weld into there, plus I can weld on the back side as well. And later on I'll be welding in a new kind of little section across the floor here. Yeah, it's all ready to be welded now. If I can show you underneath, I'm not too sure how well this will work. Anyway, as you can see, I'm really uptight against the outriggers here. With my clamps, you can see down there I do have a gap way down there. I'm going to have to weld a piece in there, but that's the way it fits. So I'm kind of stuck with that. I might be able to adjust it a bit more, I'll see. But if I got straight lines down here, I don't know why it's like that down there. Anyway, that's where I am at. So back to you soon with welding. Okay, let's go see what I've done. Let's get down here. And you can see the inner sill section is done. It is in really solid, and I think it's probably more solid than it was originally. Anyway, it's plug welded, and I'm also welded on the back of the outriggers as well. So plenty of weld here as well. I did previous little clip, I had a gap. Oh, where are we? Just there, I fixed that. It's all in tidy. And go down. We are solid. That part is done. I'm quite happy with that. Now I just got to do the tidying up around this back end. Now what I got to do next, and I'll show you something in the book I got, is to make up the inner sill, how that's going to work. So I'll do that. And I think I got a discrepancy. I'm going to look at something as well. So then obviously after I've done this, I can put this in, and I can extend the, I can put, let's go back a little bit here. I can put this outer piece in. The inner sill I will have up probably coming out. I'm going to put a little lip on it, and I'm just going to put a plate on top, and I can weld it to this outer sheet as well. It's a little bit confusing, this part. It's not quite as straightforward as I wanted it to be, but let me just show you. Take a little walk with me. I'm going to show you the diagram I'm working with. Turn the light off. I don't need that anymore. Let me see if you can actually see this. Oh yeah, you can see that. You can see this is the side I'm working on. And I've just put in this piece, the inner sill. And it's this center section is next to go in. And you see it coming up, and they put a lip in on the top here, and the floor sits on top. What I don't have, I can't see, is this sill section here. My panel comes all the way down and around and attaches. So I think that's okay. So this book, if you haven't got one, is a godsend. You've probably seen it Enthusiast Restoration Manual, How to Restore a Volkswagen Bus by Mark Paxton. I got this on Amazon. Worth its weight in gold, this one. If I just open up various sections, welding, how he welds, step by step, easy to follow, good tips. And he's got a really rusty project he's working on, so he did everything. He even covers the engine and transmission as well. So well worth it. So yeah, if you haven't got this, you're doing a restoration, I highly recommend it. I don't get any kickback from this at all, but I do use it a lot. I recommend it. Anyway, that's all for now. I might do another little bit on the end of this, but 2 minutes for how I get on. I've got to cut out, if I just show you on this one here, on the one outside, I'm going to cut out this piece here, and hopefully the inner section, which is really rusty on mine, I can use as a piece to weld in there if it cleans up okay. But I'm going to cut it out and see what it looks like. Oh, that's the same top as what I have on the other blue one outside. But I just don't have this back luggage rack bit, which I'd like to find, and I could use this one. Anyway, thanks for watching so far. If I got more to follow, I'll add it on here. If not, look forward to the next video. Please like, subscribe if you like what I do.